There's an ancient story of giants being born from divine beings sleeping with human women. And no, that's not mythology. That's Genesis 6. Let's talk about the Nephilim. Genesis 6 says, "The sons of God saw that the daughters of men were beautiful, and they took as wives whomever they chose." The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and afterward as well, when the sons of God had relations with the daughters of men. And they bore them children, who became the mighty men of old, men of renown. That's the Berean Standard Version. This is not some fringe interpretation. The Septuagint, the Greek translation of the Old Testament, uses the ancient Greek word for giants. Plus, in ancient Jewish thought, sons of God, the Hebrew Bnei Elohim, meant divine beings, not humans. The term Bnei Elohim is never used to describe humans in the Old Testament. Now, before you try to hit me with Psalm or Job to object, don't you worry your pretty little head, because we'll be going there in a future video. Outside of the Bible, even Second Temple texts like First Enoch double down on this view that angels rebelled, took human women, and created hybrid offspring, the Nephilim, giants, men of renown. But please understand, this isn't just the Bible being weird for weird's sake. It was actually polemic, a way of establishing truth while throwing jabs at rival worldviews. It was saying those so-called heroes of old, the mighty men, they weren't noble. They were corrupted monsters, born from supernatural rebellion. Now, there are other interpretations, like the idea that the sons of God were just from the line of Seth, and the daughters of men were from Cain. But frankly, it just doesn't fit the gravity of the text, the context, or the linguistics, not to mention Jude. In part 2, I'll unpack why this ancient supernatural view mattered so much to the biblical writers, and why the modern alternatives just don't hold up, biblically or linguistically. So stick around.